Guys, we're not in the middle of a pandemic. We're not in the middle of a pandemic. No, we're not. No, actually, we're at the beginning of a pandemic. Hey guys, I'm Lana and welcome to my studio. So a lot of us are stuck at home right now and we're trying really hard to socially distance ourselves from each other. And the good news for artists is we've been preparing for this pretty much our entire lives. Isn't emotionally, socially distancing ourselves pretty much what we do already? All kidding aside, let's talk about how best to spend your time during this trying time in history. Let's talk about how we can be more productive, and let's not sit at home and wallow in our grief and our misery. Let's take this time to learn how to be a little bit more productive. So there's a quote, "When idle, you have nothing to do but sit and think." And I think this quote sums it up for me. The more we sit and do nothing, the more we sit and worry and fret. I'm a big believer in being busy. And I recently read online to give up the idea of being busy and that we should take this time to relax and rejuvenate and refresh ourselves. And I think that's bull. Get out and work and stop worrying about all this crap. You're eating up your liver from the inside. You kind of need your liver. My friend Kathy Johnson, who's an artist here in Missouri, she said, stop saying that you're stuck. Words are power. And she's right. Tell yourself that you're given the gift of time, and so let's use that time. Here's the thing. We have an opportunity we've probably never had our whole entire lives. It's almost like a gift. In a crazy way, this is a gift to us. And every night as I paint, I sit and wonder how many masterpieces are being created right now. How many concertos or novels or ballets. We have an opportunity to stop saying there's not enough time to do the things we've always dreamed of doing. 30, 60, 90 days are gonna pass regardless if you create something amazing or you sit on the couch beefing up on potato chips all day. Chips, the pork rinds. So why not have something accomplished at the end of that pandemic that you can be proud of? And for that reason, I've created a list of 12 things that you can do during the pandemic. And the first thing I want you to do is I want you to turn off the television. But don't turn off this YouTube channel. I want you to subscribe instead. Number 1, you can pick up a UFO that you've been wanting to finish. A UFO is an unfinished object that you might have. It's something that you started, that you thought was a good idea, but for some reason you had to set it aside because of something going on in your life. The good news is you already have a plan, you already have it started, so it's not going to take you very long to get it finished like you would if you were starting from scratch. So you're going to feel accomplished when it's done, and then you also have a piece that's no longer cluttering up your studio. Number 2, you can learn. You can take an online course in your own medium or maybe a different medium. I'm a big believer that even if you're a watercolorist, that maybe you can learn something from an oil painter. And there are quite a few artists right now that are offering up some free online courses. Watercolor artist Fehr has compiled a list of courses that are available right now, and I'll link that in the card above. This is a great opportunity for not only for you to learn, but to do it for free. And what's better than free? Number 3, contributing to your community. So now is a really good time for you to contribute to your community. I know you can't go out and do things, but there's still things that you can do to make your community a better place right now. Artists and kids everywhere are painting rainbows on hearts on their windows to give others a hope in a time of darkness. And my husband and I, we have a storefront for our regular business, and I took some time to paint a rainbow. I'm clearly not a window muralist anytime soon. Maybe one of your skills is that you can sew. So maybe you can help with making masks for hospitals nearby. You could create coloring pages for your artwork for kids and grown-ups to color just like Kelly Eddington did, and I'll link that in the card above also. Number 4, participate in a challenge. There are a lot of groups out there right now that are challenging artists to create something with other artists, and I've chosen to participate in a challenge put out by my local art museum. It's the Albright Kemper Museum of Art in St. Joe, Missouri. Their challenge is to pick a color, fill a page with art in that color, and just create just for the love of creating. You don't have someone out there offering up a challenge and you can't find one? No biggie. Go out and challenge yourself. Some of my best work was created when I had no idea what the heck my next move was. Number 5, you can create a series. Have you always wanted to hyper concentrate on a particular model? And I hope that model right now is your kid or your husband or your sister who's living with you. Maybe you have a series of still lives that you've always wanted to do. You want to create a message in your art, but you've never had a time to sit down and create a large body of work to do that. Now's the time. It'd be a good time not only to create, but to create with one sole focus and vision. And when this is all over, you can have a solo show, because we all know that people are going to be outside clamoring for something to do and bring beauty into their life. And guys, you can be the person they're clamoring to. Number 6, you can create a bucket list project. Now is the time you can take on a project that you've always wanted to do, but you never had the time to do it. The time. Have you always wanted to maybe like paint a mural? By yourself, of course. You don't want to go out in a group of people and do it. And what a great time it would be to go out with no one else around, no one hassling you as you're trying to work, and you can paint this beautiful mural that the whole entire world's gonna see. Or what if you always wanted to paint a large scale watercolor? You always knew that if you did that, it was gonna take up your entire dining room table for a month. Guess what? You're not gonna need your dining room table for a month now. Number 7. You can learn a new medium. I kind of touched on this a little bit ago. Wouldn't it be great to learn a new medium right now? I've been wanting to explore oil painting again. What better time when there's no pressure to create a work of art, just to pull from your heart to create something new and interesting. Number 8. You can work on the business side of your art. This one's not as fun, but we still need to do it. Because regardless of how foofy, artsy, fartsy you want to be, it's still a business and you have to run it like one. So maybe you can start working on your website. When exactly was the last time you updated your portfolio? Do you have a shopping cart where people can buy your things directly right now? And don't use this as an excuse to go out and mainline mindlessly social media all day long, but trying to beef up your social media presence probably wouldn't hurt you right now. All the work we've been talking about, yeah, you can post that on social media and people will know that you're still out there kicking. Hashtag pandemic watercolor challenge. Kind of long. Number 9, you can apply for grants and residencies. Now, you can't obviously do a residency right now, but you can do all the footwork to do the residency down the road. And did you know that there are actually residencies where you can take a vacation to Hawaii and you don't even have to create artwork while you're there? Yeah. And grants. Grants are a good way to A, create an amazing project that you've always wanted to do, or projects, and B, get paid. Number 10, sell your work. Seems like a no-brainer. This is a great time to get out on social media, share some of your old works that you'd like to move, or maybe create some new small works that you would like to move quickly. People that are extroverts, and yes, those people exist, that need to go out every single day, and they're wanting something new and beautiful to live in their space, and you can be the beautiful. I can make a t-shirt out of that. Hey guys, check out my merch. Psych, I don't have any merch. You can sell on your website, of course, but try selling on your Facebook and your Instagram business pages, and please tell me you have an Instagram and Facebook business page. If you don't have that, then you need to go back a couple steps and do that in this time frame. Be social. No, really. I know I joke about us being introverts because lots of us are, and I know we can't go outside, but we can still connect with other artists, and we can do that within our community online. I'm trying to connect with you right now. Share your works, share your accomplishments, your thoughts, and your fears, because we're all in this together. And remember, we're all doing this at the same time. We're all going to come out on this other side okay. And when we come out on the other side, we're going to have this tremendous body of work that's going to be unbelievable. Number 12, decluttering your workspace. Yeah. You can work on decluttering your workspace and refining your tools. And next week, I'm going to have a video on downsizing our space. And because I'm a nonconformist and you're not going to tell me what to do, there's 13. Number 13, self-care. Lastly, I think it's important for us to take some time to care for ourselves. And if you can go outside, you need to go outside. We need fresh air and vitamin D, and it's not going to cure you, but it's certainly not going to hurt you, and it will help your mental health in this very stressful time in history. So apparently, They're now calling this the Great Adaptation, and I don't disagree with that. I was just telling my husband the other day, it'll be amazing the way that people come out of this on the other side. Won't we have lots of homeschoolers? People are going to find out that they like to cook. We're going to have people that are going to start reading, because what else have they got to do? You might take time to read a book. You might take a long bath. I really wished I had a bathtub right now, but that's another story for another day. You could go for a walk on a long, lonesome trail, maybe with someone you love or someone you politely tolerate. It's okay for you to get up in the morning and put on your clothes to start your day, bras included. I'm not even going to be mad a little bit if you get up and you put some eyeliner on your face, especially if we maybe have to see each other in the toilet paper aisle. Hey guys, if you like this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Poke that red subscribe button. If you feel so inclined, you can even hit that little notification bell to let you know when I uploaded something new, which right now is about once a week. Go me. Most of all, I want to tell you, thanks for stopping by. I love you guys. You're my people, and I love being here for you. I'll see you next week. Bye.